What's going on, everyone? It is me, aLone Vault Wanderer, and welcome to the second episode of aLone Time. This is just a series where you guys can get to know me better as a person and as a content creator. You can ask questions every week in the comments below, and once a week, hopefully, I'll try and answer one of these questions. Now, I know that's the premise of the series, and that last week or last episode I said I would answer one of your questions and highlight that question in this video, but this week I thought of a really good idea for an aLone Time video, and I hope you're okay with me talking about this. However, next episode I promise to answer one of the questions that you asked, either in the previous episode or in this episode right now. So again, leave all of your questions in the comments below and I'll answer one of them next time, I promise. As you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the time that I almost quit YouTube. And I'm not just saying that to gain views and to be clickbaity. There was a time where I legitimately was very close to quitting YouTube. I had actually sent an email to Machinima, which was my partner network, asking for permission to end my contract with Machinima and to close my YouTube channel. And to show you that I'm actually not bullshitting about this, on the screen now is the email I sent. Now, there are some bits that are blacked out to protect personal information, but word for word, this is the literal email that I sent to Machinima asking to be released from my YouTube contract so I could close my channel. So let me give you a bit of context before I read this verbatim. It was 2014. This was at a time where, according to my YouTube analytics, I had about 2,000 subscribers. So I was very small at that stage, and at the time I was studying at university. Now, some of you might know this about me, but I studied law and finance at university, and 2014 was actually the year that I graduated. And also as well, I already had a graduate job secured for 2015, which I worked at for a year until moving on to another job. So it was a very thoughtful year in the sense that I was thinking about my future career, I was thinking about finishing my studies, I was thinking about what I want to do as a job moving forward, all of that stuff. It was very reflective, very important year for me personally. But then I had this thing on the side, which was YouTube, that I was dedicating a lot of time to, that took a lot of effort to do, and because I was in the midst of studying for final exams, which was just huge for me. There was so many exams and assessments at the time because it was my final year. And even though I had already secured a job for the following year, I still wanted to get good marks on all of my exams and assessments, and I couldn't fail on my exams or assessments because if I did, I would have jeopardized my job for the following year. So I still needed to concentrate a lot. And of course, I was doing a double degree in law and finance, so that was putting a shit ton of pressure on me. So I was really contemplating as to whether I wanted to do YouTube moving forward. And at the time, I believe it was April of 2014 when I sent this email, I'd come to the conclusion that I wanted to close my YouTube channel. But I was still like 99% sure that I wanted to do it. And after I read this email, you'll get what I mean, because at the end I kind of asked Machinima, can you let me know what you think about this? And also for your information, Machinima were really cool with this situation. So let's get into this email. On the screen you can see it right now, but I'll read the main points verbatim. Dear Machinima, I've almost finished my university studies and will soon begin full-time graduate work. My time creating content on YouTube has been a blast, and Machinima has been great to me along the way. However, my career is my #1 priority at the moment, and I wish to remain completely focused on my new job. Therefore, my wish at the moment is for me to close my YouTube channel and account and stop making video content on YouTube altogether. I hope that Machinima can understand that I wish to be 100% committed on my new job, which will soon become my livelihood and help me build my career. And I don't believe I would be able to do so if I continued to know in my mind that I still had a presence and videos on YouTube. Whether it be the simple fact of knowing my videos remain online, or my subscribers vocally getting angry at me personally because I will no longer be producing content on my channel will remain a constant distraction to me if it was not closed. To be clear, Machinima has been fantastic to me, and I do not intend at all to start a new competing channel and continue creating content on YouTube. My wish is to simply close my channel and account entirely and put my YouTube days behind me, such that I no longer have any lingering interests or distractions relating to my YouTube channel. I hope that Machinima understands my current situation and will allow me to close my channel and account. And here's that end bit I was talking about. Before we proceed in any way, I would first like to hear Machinima's thoughts on my requests and whether you would be willing to fulfill my wishes, as that will be so incredibly helpful for me in my career. I truly do appreciate your time. And again, FYI, Machinima was completely 100% able and willing and happy for me to let me close my YouTube channel. All they said was once we do it, or once you do it, there is no turning back, so take a week to think about it. and I took a week to think about it. At that stage, I had only really been doing YouTube for a little under a year, and my channel was at 2,000 subscribers, so I was still proud of it. I was still proud of what I had done. I was still proud that I actually grew my channel to 2,000 subscribers, and that sounds truly mind-boggling to me because we're now at 46,000 subscribers. But yes, as you can see, at that point, I had seriously considered quitting YouTube at that time. So much so that I had sent a letter to Machinima, my YouTube partner network, to ask for permission for me to close my channel entirely. So again, this isn't a clickbaity video, this isn't bullshit, this was 100% true at the time. And I kind of forgot about it for a while because 2 years later, I'm still doing YouTube. I've grown to almost 50,000 subscribers, which is just crazy. I had an opportunity to work with Bethesda as a company. When I presented for them at EB Expo of last year, I got to review Fallout 4 2 weeks early. I've gotten to interview and to talk to a lot of people in the games industry as part of the Ham Radio podcast. I've done so many great and awesome things on YouTube, more so after the time that I had seriously considered shutting down my YouTube channel and emailed Machinima to do so. So looking back with hindsight, it's nice to say that yes, I'm thankful that I did not close my YouTube channel because I've grown a channel that I am truly proud of. I'm able to create videos on whatever I want and get thousands of people watching each of those videos. I'm able to talk to influential people in the community, again with the Ham Radio podcast. I've garnered such an awesome YouTube community and also a community on my Twitter account that are just great to talk to, that are always giving me constructive criticism, that are always encouraging me, that are always thanking me for making videos, that are always telling me nice things. YouTube has truly become such an important part of my life for the 3.5 years that I've been running my YouTube channel. So when I sit back and think about it, it's kind of crazy to me that I'd seriously considered shutting down my channel. I guess at the time, I was just so worried about my actual career. You know, I'd studied at university for 5 years. I'd finally gotten myself a secure job that was at a really great company, a reputable company. That job as well helped me get to another job, which I'm in now, which I absolutely love. So I was really worried about my personal career, and I wanted to ensure that all of my focus went into it. And I guess I found at the time that YouTube was such a time-consuming and mentally draining endeavor that I was doing only on the side and as a hobby. And my belief was that I didn't want to jeopardize my 5 years of study and all of the effort and time that went into getting my degree and getting this job, because if I had done that, I would never have forgiven myself. And if there was anything that could have gotten in the way of that, such as YouTube, I guess I wasn't willing to take that risk. However, I took the week to think about it, and I decided not to close my channel. And again, it was probably the best decision I've ever made, because while now I'm getting, a little bit more money from YouTube, I don't give a shit about that. It's the community I love. It's talking to intelligent people. It's talking to fans that actually enjoy what you produce on a daily basis. It's being able to create content on games that you love. It's being able to be recognized in the industry. It's being able to work with video game companies that I'd played their games for so long, and then actually to get the opportunity to work with them in the flesh. I mean, YouTube has given me so many different opportunities, and I just love it. And even though I've had my ups and downs with YouTube, even though at times it can be stressful, even though at times it takes up a lot of my spare time where I can't enjoy the hobby that I once really enjoyed in gaming, the fact remains is that I still love doing what I do, and after work every day, I'll sit down in front of my computer happily to make videos for all of you to entertain. So anyways, guys and girls, that has been the story of the time that I almost seriously considered quitting YouTube. And I was essentially an email away, let's be honest here. So let me know what you think about this alone time in the comments below. Again, ask questions for future alone time episodes. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to answer one of those in those upcoming videos. This has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and would you kindly keep fighting the good fight.